Hey folks, this is Screaming Sammy Skatch, and back there in the background you can see hopping around Savant. How you doing tonight, Savant?
If I were better, I'd be twins.
Oh my goodness. I thought it was if I was any better, I'd be triplets. You just turned into a dragon and breathed fire on me. Do not do that. That's actually pretty cool. What class are you, Savant?
Dragon, Dragonkin? Dragon, I don't remember. It's a dragon something. Let me look.
And this is Savant's
Dracolite.
house. Dracolite?
Yeah.
This is Savant's house. This is the cornerstone that you can build on. And I'm going to go in here, and Savant's going to tell us a little bit about what's inside of his house here and what all this stuff does. So what do you start off with here, Savant? Just the potion thingy here?
Where'd you go? Well, yeah, this one comes equipped, or comes with every single house plot that you get. I mean, it gives you your free rejuvenation station. What that does is you have one flask, but you have charges on your flask. So what this does is it'll actually refill your flask. If you're low on health, you can actually click on it. It'll bring your health back up to normal. Then you have the magic class changer. So if you decide you don't like the class that you are, you come in here and you choose a new class.
That is kind of a neat feature of the game, that you can just change classes on the fly, as long as you have the equipment. You know, obviously, you know, if you're going to be a gunslinger, you need to have guns. If you're going to be a warrior, you need to have a sword.
Yeah, and that's what's really nice about being the Drac and the Fey Trickster. They use the same gear.
But what's
So
with all these? You have a Formica crafting bench. You have an Infinium crafting bench. You have a crafting bench. Why so many crafting benches?
Well, they actually went up in stages. Starts out obviously at a crafting bench. Then it goes up to this one, which I should have actually put over there, the former site. All the way up to the Infinium, in which case each one increases the amount of stuff that you can make.
You can just go in here, and you can use anybody else's things. That's what's kind of cool. So somebody plops down their homestead, and they got fancy stuff, and you want to use it. You know, go ahead and use it. This lets you make different adventure portals, master adventure portal. Let's see here, add adventure portal, novice adventure portal, the class changer, the barbershop. Oh, let me guess what the barbershop does.
Well, it'll be right there, and if you don't like the way you look, you fix it.
But Skatch is handsome as it is, so we'll leave that alone. I got the awesome ponytail.
No, you got the shades going on. That's good enough.
What is a Chaos Forge?
What that does is it allows you to put your gear in there with the right amount of Trovian things, and it'll give you a random set of stats instead of the stats you have on it. So it randomizes your gear stats.
And a haunted workbench?
That's more for like your own personal worlds, in which case you can build like ghoulish type furniture or like say bone fences or pretty much Halloween type things. But it's all pretty much just for your home world.
And this is a personal chest. You have a pretty nice looking one here. Is that a fancy personal chest?
Okay, well, so now since the newest adaptation of chests, you used to have two separate chests if you wanted to hold two chests worth of gear. Now they don't do that anymore. Now their chests have tabs. So now one of these chests is completely obsolete.
And you get all mad and dragony about it. It caused me to lag out again. And what is, one last thing here, what is the workbench used for?
The workbench is actually used for, you saw the haunted workbench and the chaos one. The workbench is actually there to help you create those, plus once again other little knickknacks for your housing area. See, this is very heavy into building, but it gives you the ability to make all kinds of things with very simple substances, like say primal gray and shapestone. Primal gray, all you do is just you dig it up. I mean, it's everywhere. Shapestone, once again, same thing. You can blow up a piece of grass and get shapestone out of it. So what the crafting bench all by itself does is it'll allow you to make your different types of benches. Like you've got one that's a natural bench, or one that makes natural bricks, in which case you get like water out of it, or water type bricks that looks like water is actually pouring. It looks pretty neat. But that, I mean, it's all about the house. In fact, right now I'm looking at the crafting bench, and it's got a bow and arrow target, and you've also got a practice dummy next to that. It's just nice and dress up stuff. It looks really cool.
You're obviously able to make some portals here. These are to the Adventure Zone 6 and 7.
Yep.
4 and 5. And then what do you have? You have the Uber ones on the roof.
Yep, 10 plus.
So those are for the real tough stuff. And while you were talking, I went over here and plopped down my meager but humble abode. And all I've done is added a wall to it and put my little skulls up there. This is basically the stock building they give to you. And I think I'm going to have to get Carl and me, and we're going to have to tear this down and add something. As you know, though, the closed beta is coming. Everything we kind of do right now is going to be wiped out on the 24th. But after that, we go into closed beta, and it'll be pretty awesome from there. We're going to close out of here. I hope you found this a little bit informative. For those of you new to Trove, maybe it'll help you out, figure out what some of these little items do. If not, hopefully our next videos will be a little bit more entertaining. This is Screamin' Sammy Skatch and
Carl Savant. But if you guys have any questions or you just want someone to play with, look us up. You know our names.
And what's our club here on Trove?
Well, mine's the Frontier Truth, of course.
The Frontier Truth. And yeah, you can find us. Don't forget ktamradio.com. You can always find Skatch and Savant hanging around there. You can find me on the Twitter at Sam Skatch. Look up Sojourn Studios on Facebook. You can find us there. Check out our other videos on the channel. Thanks, folks.